We're Melissa and Matthew DeOrazio, and we live here in the village. We're at the Village School Foundation in Sheffield, Alabama. We moved here 4 years ago from New Orleans, Louisiana, and miraculously landed here in the middle of all this and immediately fell in love and immediately got involved with the Village School Foundation and events. So the Village School and the neighborhood around it was Nitrate Village 1, started in 1917 and finished building in 1918. They weren't quite done with everything. World War I ended and funding dried up, so there had meant to be 500 plus homes and hospital and all kinds of things in the neighborhood, but they ended up with 84 houses, the school, the barracks, and the nitrate plants. In 1948, TVA auctioned off homes and lots to the public. A lot of TVA families stayed here and were born and raised here.
So this became a Sheffield School, which a lot of people in the neighborhood that grew up here went to this school.
In 1993, Sheffield Schools consolidated and they didn't have a use for Village School anymore, so they just closed it.
And then there it sat until 2018 when the Village School Foundation was formed to restore the building and protect it from private development, which usually means destroying the historic architecture, the historic element of the structure. Core mission of the Village School Foundation is to restore the building and protect it and maintain it, and it's basically we're using it now as a community space. It's already, in the last few years that we've been here and involved, open more and more each year. We've had plays, we've had poetry slams, we've had musical performances, we've had all manner of basically community events that have taken place here. Moving forward, once the building is actually more serviceable, we want to incorporate more of an educational arm to events and be able to utilize some of the classrooms actually as educational tools for both kids and adults. Anything from having programs in podcasting, filmmaking, radio.
We always appreciate help with grant opportunities, whether your expertise is in writing grants or just talking to businesses who might be interested in facilitating larger funding opportunities. That's going to take a little bit more than just volunteer efforts.
And people with visions for the community too. It's at its heart, it will be a community space. So bring anyone that's got a vision for developing community activity, bringing community together, bringing some vital ideas to the table in terms of events.
I feel like the auditorium is the crown jewel of the building. Look up at these ceilings and see so much life and history. And then the building itself, I feel like, is the crown jewel of the neighborhood. It's like this little anchor point.